Well, just a little bit of sun. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. So Mr. Hilder is out there shoveling. We have been having consistent snow on the homestead. So I'm just going to take you friends outside and we'll do a little walkabout on this beautiful snowy day. A good job at shoveling. It keeps them out of trouble. What do you think? Oh, and you're always in trouble, aren't you? So we'll go down here. The deer have been frequenting a lot. Look at him, how happy he is. Our garden, and we love looking out the window. We had actually a little buck on camera the other day. Pond is filling up, and there's there's the man. And here's my clothesline. Look at, guess I can't use that right now. But the chickens, they're so interesting during the wintertime because sometimes when it snows, it kind of freaks them out and they won't come out into this little yard area. But I see today they're actually out and about. And
you turn the leaves over.
Oh yeah, I want to show them that.
Well, I threw about 5-6 bags of leaves down in here with a little straw and whatever. I had big piles of it and they rooted it all down. Well, as soon as, you know, when we get snow, they don't like to walk in the snow.
Yeah, they don't like the snow.
So I kick the leaves over, turn them over, and oh, they love it. They start scratching and pecking. And
well, didn't you find some green stuff growing in the leaves now too? This is kind of cool. Look at this.
Well, it's probably from their other feed. You know,
oh,
like
but it is green.
See the greens?
Look at that.
They see that.
Oh, yeah.
And they start going crazy. This is like a dessert in the wintertime for them. Because you got to remember, I've got a layer of wood chips down here too.
Right.
Look at that. It's going to all go in the garden this spring.
It's going to be beautiful. So what do you think there, gals?
You got mixed in chicken poo. You got composting leaves.
And it's working for us right over the winter time too. But look at, they love that.
You spot that.
Yep. Oh yeah. He's trying, or she, I'm sorry. Sorry, gals. Trying to find the green stuff. They love it. The rooster, he's been kind of getting feisty, haven't you, lately? I'm surprised he's not attacking me, because the last time I came in here, he came after me. And
I'm predicting that he's probably not going to make it through the summer because him and the dog are probably going to meet at some point.
Yeah, the dog.
He's been attacking the dog, and the dog don't take his crap no more.
Yep. Yeah.
And I don't think he's going to spring
Probably not a good thing.
He's probably going to go into the cookery.
Not good, not good. But we'll show you the little setup we have for the chickens. They've got a good little spot, obviously, to wander around with all the leaves. That really helps. But their coop here, right underneath here, they love kind of sitting here during the day when it does get snowy. So we put a lot of hay underneath there, and we fresh water all the time. We are doing a little bit of barley. Just depends. We got barley. We do have some pellets that we're feeding them over the winter. We find that they are a little bit hungrier during the winter time, and it seems like they need some extra calories. So our feeding has changed a little bit, but we are still doing scraps from our kitchen, because a lot of the scraps are really just fresh vegetables and all my fruits and everything, and they are loving it. The chickens are also laying at weird times, and look at this. Now my husband just picked up 4. Look at that, there's 2 more in here. That's just, it's really weird. Sometimes I'll come in here and there's like 5, and now today there's 2, and then he just picked up 3. So they aren't slowing down with their egg laying. The weather's not affecting them, the darkness isn't affecting them, so that is really kind of cool. Water, I'm going to try to give you a close-up on this. Slowing down now, but it's coming out in gushes. And during the summertime, as you know, it was dry. And now the pond is actually filling up again. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, Mr. Hilder wants to make a comment.
We get all these comments about having hydro. Yeah. We've had a lot of rain lately. Hydro probably would be a very good idea now, because we've got a good...
Got good, yeah.
We'll have some good water here, a good flow. but it's not like that all the time. And so the part is, with the recommendations of hydro, I would like to, but you got to remember, you got to weigh the cost versus the gain.
Right.
Hydro's not cheap. The little mini setups, check them out online and see how expensive they are. Money just don't poof up and grow on trees for every good idea.
We're very frugal on this homestead. Practicality versus cost.
And so, yeah, I would like to hook up the hydro, and it would be handy for right now because we don't have no sun.
Right.
But to be continued.
To be continued. So that was his little ditty on the hydro and why we don't have it, because there is inconsistency of flow. But look at this. We got beautiful snow on the homestead. Oh, and I want to show you people real quickly here, because I talked about, my husband did buy, this was a good investment on our homestead. This is his new plow. And we were using the tractor, and we'll probably do a video on this. But this, so here's Mr. Hilder again. Boy, he's getting a lot of camera time.
Yeah, this plow thing, I seen Snow Sports, probably thinking, oh, it's a gimmick. That's what I thought too. So I went and checked them out, seen a bunch of videos. I'm like, you know, I got the tractor. We're probably going to end up selling the tractor because we sort of did the bulk of the work in the first few years here, and we really just don't use it anymore. And it's just a pain to plow with. The thing is extremely slow, et cetera, and then maintenance and upkeep on this tractor. So, anyhow, I needed to, you know, and then I'm sitting out in this drizzly, crappy stuff when you're plowing all the time. It's cold. It takes about 2 hours to plow this.
Well, that one winter, you were out here for 6 hours. 6 hours, yeah.
Deep. When it gets deep, forget it.
Yeah.
So this particular unit, it's a full-size plow. I got a carriage that goes on the front. You pick it up, and we'll do a video on it.
Yep, we're going to do a video, yep.
This front carriage here that mounts on your truck. And then you put this on the plow, or on the carriage, and
no hydraulics, right?
No hydraulics. Whoever invented this thing is a genius. I mean, this thing, I'm not one for gimmicks, and I was real skeptical. This thing is sturdy.
It's a great addition to our homestead.
One person can handle it, like to
lift it up,
to load it.
Look at that.
You put it on the railing. It's easy. The thing plows like a dream. It takes me 15 minutes to do the driveway now. Yeah. 15 minutes!
We got a long driveway.
I get to sit inside, warm, comfort.
Yes, that's very nice. Well, thank you for that infomercial. But really, we always talk about things that are important to have on the homestead, and we are living proof of what works and what doesn't. Oh, he's raising his hand again. Okay.
Teacher.
Yeah.
Me. The main point that I didn't get across either in this brief infomercial is there's minimal working parts. There's no hydraulics. There's no stuff to break, fall apart, fix. And believe me, when you're on the homestead, it seems like you're always fixing stuff. Yep. It's just a constant fix-a-thon. This is going to minimize the fixing.
Yes.
No moving parts. You know, the tractor's got hydraulics.
Yeah, moving parts.
The hydraulics. What do you think happens to these things?
They break down.
They break down, and when do they break down?
Yeah, and then what happens to Mr. Hilder?
When it's cold.
Yeah, when things break down, what happens to Mr. Hilder?
Can I have a breakdown?
Yeah.
I'm not a mechanic by nature, so I get frustrated when I have to work on these things because I have very little patience for this kind of stuff.
Just a little bit. Very good. No, the panels, see how the snow does slide off the panels. So yes, our design was not practical when we first moved out here, unfortunately, because we had a wind turbine way up there. And yeah, you know, in hindsight, we probably could have redesigned the panels a little bit differently. But the good thing is with panels, yes, the snow, you see, it slides right off. It's sliding off as we speak. So this morning we started off with some snow on the panels, and as the day goes on and progresses, it will slide off.
And I got another little comment here for the corn sticks.
Oh, the corn sticks?
Well,
uh-oh. Uh-oh, should we edit that out?
Yeah. I have another little comment here because we get very little sun. It's been like this for weeks.
Yeah.
We've got maybe like 2 hours of sun in 2 weeks. And I get all these comments from people about the solar and this and that. And I'm telling you, until you live this.
Yes.
First off, we put our refrigerator outside and we got people laughing. They think it's just hysterical. Well, don't ever try to improvise your life or go off grid because you're one of the people that ain't going to make it. Why have your refrigerator inside and then you're heating your house up, and then the refrigerator has to kick in more to use electricity and keep your food cold and all that kind of stuff. When you simply set it outside, I have to take 10 extra steps.
Yep.
People, this is not difficult.
10 steps.
10 extra steps to walk to the refrigerator that's sitting outside, keeps the food much cooler, and I don't have it doesn't use electricity. We've had 2 periods now, 9 days. Yesterday was number 9.
Yep.
Haven't started the generator. We did a couple tweaks in the house, changed a few lights. We've been getting outstanding results, lasting capabilities with the batteries. We're just so happy this year. But you know, once again, you get all the comments from people that they read the stuff and this and that. Until you're living it, you really don't know. It took us 3 years to sort of figure this stuff out. We got a little bit more serious this last year and this year. And once you start getting the little gadgets that hook up and tell you where you're using electricity,
Yep.
you just don't know. And we don't live like cave people. Everyone thinks, oh, you're just walking around. We got lights on all night. We got lights on all night. I get up at
Yes,
5
we
in the morning. I got a light on. I'm not walking around with headlights and
Yeah.
all these other comments. Oh, you live like savages and this and that.
No,
We
you
live
don't.
an extremely comfortable lifestyle.
we do.
There's no savagery involved except for the savagery we put on ourselves by
Yeah.
physically doing things.
Yeah.
We have a comfortable life. So, books or get your advice from the people that are actually living it.
That's good advice, Mr. Hilder.
Wow.
Yeah.
After a while, it does. You know, I try.
It wears on us
We
sometimes,
we
people.
always try to
Yeah.
be positive and this and that,
We
but
do.
after a while,
We
it
try
just
to be
wears on you
uplifting.
because I'm living it. We're living it.
Yeah, we're living it.
You know,
This
what
is-
more do you want?
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes he gets a little riled up, and I tell him, "Don't get riled up." But and we appreciate a lot of the comments, but of course, a lot of the people who do come to our channel, they're not getting the lifestyle, and it's unfortunate. We chose this lifestyle. We love this lifestyle. We do live quite comfortably.
And I got tons of tools.
Yeah.
I got tons of electric tools that I use.
Yes, it's
It's
true.
not like I'm using hand saws and chisels, and there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that kind of
Yeah,
stuff. But I like to use my power tools.
Yeah, yeah.
I got no shortage of use for using my power
That's
tools,
true.
believe me.
That's true. And we are really, as we've always said, we're really well versed on our homestead. We don't need those panels. This is the fallacy. This is what people rely too much on. Those panels,
Well, hey,
don't rely on them. Our homestead is set up so that we don't need electricity.
Right.
This is, somebody asked me a really good question, actually. Remember this week? Somebody asked me a really good question. They said they're focused on the solar panels and how much they cost, and they really wanted a self-sustainable homestead. And I said, you know what? You're focusing on the wrong thing. If you want to be self-sustainable, you don't need solar panels. You need to set up your homestead on the basis of no panels.
Yeah.
And you need to be able to run that homestead with no
and
panels.
one of the main luxury that we have, make no mistake about it, the main luxury we have is the internet.
Yeah.
We don't need the internet to
No,
live. We
we
choose
don't.
to have that luxury.
Yep.
It costs a couple dollars. It's not breaking the bank.
Yep.
And it does, you know, for the electricity to run it. But during the day, you shouldn't be inside doing internet stuff.
Right.
You shouldn't be using any electricity.
That's right,
You
yeah.
should be outside here.
Yeah. We're
doing
outside
things.
24/7.
And so that's the other thing. So we're going to use a little electricity tonight. Big whip.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this a rant? Is this
Well,
what this is
sort
called?
of half and it's turning into it because I'm, you know, you just listen, you just read this stuff every day, and I'm like,
Yep. So on this snowy day, as I walk around sharing winter on the homestead, we're doing a little rant on electricity and how we live. And we always say, to each their own.
each their own.
To each their
Exactly.
own, and we respect that. And that was Mr. Hilder's little rant, but I wanted to share with you real quickly. Laundry is now done inside, and these are our drying racks. We picked these up at the recycling center. These are baby cribs, and look at that, Mr. Hilder. This is a really awesome idea. We hang them up above. He's going to get a couple other ones up there, and I use those to dry my clothing. And then he also has a really nice idea. He got this really cool piece of birch. And what are you going to do with that? You're going to,
I'm gonna hang it up, and then you can throw stuff across it.
yeah.
To dry, you know, hang it up a little bit higher, so you might have to stand on a little step stool, so when you're walking, the stuff's not hitting you in the head, and just to utilize more, because we got all the space up here.
Yeah, we got a lot of
Wasted.
space up there. So look at that. But that's kind of some of the different things that we do in the wintertime when we bring laundry inside. Here's our little button fan. So when we have So I'm going to put my eggs away. But in closing, we're inside the house where it's nice and warm, and our wood stove. And people have asked us what type of wood stove we have. This is a Kitchen Queen, and we've got it shut down right now. So, but there's still heat.
Well, we didn't have a fire. We haven't had a fire for 2 days. Started a fire last night because it was down to about 62 degrees, and I didn't want the queen to be cold.
Apparently, I'm the
Otherwise,
queen.
if you're a bachelor, there's no way I'd have a fire.
Oh, okay. So,
anyhow,
but it's shut down right now, and we can still feel the effects of the heat. This is Mr. Hilder is done talking. We're going to keep the coffee pot away from him. This truly is his coffee pot right here, people. See, this is the secret to Mr. Hilder's energy, right there. All right, so this was Winter on the Homestead 2015. Woo! And God bless you all. Happy holidays, and we'll have more videos to come. And
some wood videos.
And we'll do some wood. We got lots of videos to
Anything
come.
to do with
Yeah.
wood cutting,
Yeah.
splitting, hauling, burning.
Mr. Hilder's all for it. So.
Run all about me.
He's all about that. All right, until next time, God bless, peace, and thanks for visiting our YouTube channel. They're midday. So here's another doe, and if you see way up there, there's another one. They're coming down to join the other family. Look at that look at how tiny that deer is. Oh, little Bambino. Look at, oh, isn't that precious?